Welcome to another episode of the Almost Tipsy Vegan. And first of all, I would like to say happy Thanksgiving. Today's Thanksgiving, and we're cooking some cornbread, some jalapeno cornbread. And if y'all have not seen my 3D turkey, uh, y'all need to go see it. It's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna make the jalapeno cornbread today. I'm starting out with 2.5 cups of this is self-rising cornmeal. Okay, it's 2.5 cups self-rising cornmeal. Then now we're going to add 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We get those together. And what I like to do is I like to mix all the dry ingredients first. It makes it a lot easier to mix. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of salt. Okay. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Then I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to add, this is just organic, no salt seasoning, can't talk. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of that. Okay. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of just plain old baking powder. Okay. And now, let's see, I'm going to add, I can't measure this because this is just a grinder, but I'm going to add several good grinds of black pepper. And then I'm going to mix this all together. Okay, so I'm going to mix the dry ingredients together. And you see, this makes this a lot easier not having the wet ingredients in there. It combines a lot easier. So, and now then, once this is mixed, I'm going to start adding the non-dry ingredients. Okay, so the first one I'm going to add is this is a half of a white onion. Half of a white onion. Now, that's 2 small red jalapeno peppers, 2 small ones, diced up, with the seeds in there, and 1 green one. I did this because the holidays, it gets a little bit more color. This should be pretty when it comes out. Okay. I'm also going to add a can, just creamed corn. Okay, can of creamed corn. And then I always like to add just a little bit of Worcestershire in here, just a little more depth of flavor. And there we go, got some out that time. I'm also going to add, this is flaxseed right here. It's been soaking in water, and it's just an egg replacement. You see, I have 3 tablespoons, and it's you can see what it looks like. I'll dip it out so y'all can see it. It's 3 tablespoons. Now it did swell up when I added the water to it. So that's just an egg replacement. Okay, it's just a binder. So got that in there. And now we're going to add just a little bit. This is vegan sour cream. Just a spoon of vegan sour cream. Okay, and that first spoon fell down in there, making a mess. So that's just, you have to go with the flow, get it out of there. Okay, now we're going to add, this is 3 slices of broken up vegan cheese. It's 3 slices broken up. Okay, now then we're going to add, this is going to be about I'm going to say a half a cup of nutritional yeast. I'm just going to pour it in there, make it a little quicker. That's probably about a half a cup. Just guessing. Okay. Now, we're also going to add a beer. We always cook with beer in the show. This is just a light beer. We didn't want it too dark for the cornbread. So I'm going to pour this in here. And a good little tip is the corn I had, couldn't quite all get it out. Rinse the can out with the beer. And you get all the good ingredients. Okay? So while we're cooking with the show, we're also drinking with the show. So Yingling light beer. That's a good way to start the day. Or I shouldn't say that. Well, you can't drink all day if you don't start early. Let's just all laugh together, have a good time. Okay, this is coming together. Now I do want to add a little bit of milk in here just for a little extra body. So we're gonna add, this is soy milk. This is not anything related to cow milk. We're gonna add just to get the right consistency, the right mixture. And while I'm mixing this, I have already put a cast iron frying pan in the oven. It's getting hot right now. Normally I don't cook with oil, but I did put a little bit of oil in there just so the pan wouldn't, kind of burn, and this wouldn't stick too bad. So, okay, so I'm adding a little bit more milk. And that should be about perfect right there. And again, that is soy milk, not cow milk or any kind of animal milk. So, yeah, that's coming together really good. And we're just mixing this up really good. It's hard to get that flour mixed together sometimes. Sometimes it wants to stick on the bottom. But here we are, we got it. Y'all can see this, that's about the perfect texture. And it's mixed pretty good now. So now then that the oven is hot and the frying pan is hot, I'm going to take the frying pan out of the oven and I'm going to pour this in there. And the reason we got the frying pan hot is because it'll start kind of sizzling on the bottom and it'll kind of give that crusty bottom that I like. So we're going to add this to the frying pan, and the frying pan, the oven is cooking at 350 right now. So we're going to put it in there. Okay. And y'all be real careful getting frying pans out if they are hot. And you may not be able to see this, but I'll tell you what, we'll move it over here so y'all can see it maybe. And this is good at cast irons. I got 2 hands to do it with. Got 2 edges to hold it with. So I'm going to pour this in here, and this is how it's going to, it should turn out really good. Get all the good out of here. Okay, so we'll put this in the oven and we'll see y'all in a few minutes.